Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan with some good news. I've had to retake this, I don't know, 5 times. I had all sorts of technical issues. I don't know why, but we're back on take number 5, and hopefully this works. And we're gonna talk about the good news. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. I swear to you, I will do a BitChute exclusive today. So please click on over to my BitChute. Check out the exclusive. Should be up in an hour or so. Also, please check out my books, Wokistan, a Novel, and the Pineys, books 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect for reading while in quarantine. Kindle Unlimited is free if you're a Kindle Unlimited member. Ebooks, trade paperbacks, also available. And also the Webcomic Factory at thewebcomicfactory.com. Today's strip is I Hate My Kids. And if you're stuck inside with your kids, then you know what that's like. That was in a relationship for yesterday, and today is I Hate My Kids. Won't give it away. Now, first up, every single animal was adopted from Chicago Animal Control this week for the first time ever. Isn't that wonderful? No euthanasia for the doggos. I'm sure Doggo likes that. You like that, Joan? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I got Joan from the Amish. But she likes other doggos. So next up, Kareem AbdulJabbar donates safety goggles to UCLA Health to aid in beer virus fight. Good for you. Kareem has always been a good guy. Has been pretty righteous. So I applaud his donation. He's not making it all about himself like a lot of celebrities. Also, Tyler Perry did something similar. Paid for senior hour groceries at 44 Kroger's in Atlanta and 29 in New Orleans. Those are all different. That's a supermarket, by the way. And for those of you who don't know, they have special senior hours in a lot of places for seniors to go in and buy their groceries, like the first hour they open or something. And so that's 73 different stores. He paid for it all. Good for you, my friend. That's real help. That's direct help for the people. Totally applaud that. Nice job. Nice job. Makes me almost want to see one of your movies. Almost. This is an interesting story. Malaysian man walks 120 kilometers home to avoid infecting anyone with the beer virus. Now, the story is, and I read this before because this is my fourth take. This gentleman, his name is Alixon Magunduk. And he was in Japan working, came back, was tested, had no symptoms. They wanted him to self-quarantine for 14 days just to be safe. Rather than risk his family coming to get him, he decided to walk the whole distance home. It took him 3 days. Along the way, he met a dog, which he named, let me get the dog's name right, I think it was Hakiko, something like that. It was an Aikido dog that means loyalty. And he adopted the dog. He's adopting the dog now because the dog stayed with him. And, for 3 days, he made this trek. People offered him rides, and he politely declined because he didn't want to risk infecting anybody. And I thought that was a real sacrifice, and I think he should be applauded for that. So the next time you go out and go, I don't need gloves or mask, think of this guy. 3 days he walked to avoid. Put on the damn mask and gloves, please. In New Zealand, the first tuatara hatchlings discovered at a South Island sanctuary. I assume these guys are endangered. There's a little lizard guy there. At first, I thought it said tarantula hatchlings, and I was like, oh my god! But it turns out it's these little lizards, and it looks like they're making a comeback. So that's a good news story. Good for them. In other news, I had this one open. Oh, here it is. This Brooklyn landlord just canceled rent for hundreds of tenants. After a few days of losing his job in March, Paul Gentile was throwing away trash outside his Brooklyn apartment when he noticed a new sign hanging near the front door. Because of the pandemic, which was brought his life to a standstill, stay safe, help your neighbors, and wash your hand, the landlord Mario Salerno wrote on the signs, which he posted. And apparently you do not need to pay April rent if you live in one of his buildings. So that's very nice. That is very nice. See, not all landlords are ruthless, horrible people. I mean, I think he's also smart because look, a lot of people are losing their jobs. They just need a couple of weeks to get their lives in order. This is a smart move on his part. What is he going to do? Is he going to evict everybody? That's stupid. You might as well let him stay. They obviously were well-paying tenants before. He's probably got them all checked out. This is a smart move, and it's a nice move. He should be applauded. I hope things work out. I hope everybody gets their job back in the months to come. So good on you. And once everybody does, I think you ought to throw him a little party. Give him a little present to thank him. Over in Austria, with no tourists, Vienna's horse-drawn carriages deliver lockdown meals. So apparently, no one's taken a horse-drawn carriage ride in Vienna, but the horses still need to get some activity, so they are delivering food. Good for them. Delivering free meals to the elderly, and there's no tourists, so why not? Why not? That's so. It's your Salisbury steak would be so classy, delivered by a horse-drawn carriage. Can you imagine getting a meal like that? I'd love to get my pizza delivered by a horse-drawn carriage. That would be awesome. What else? Oh, this is my favorite one. Beer virus lockdown prompts Roadhouse, Outback Roadhouse, not the Outback, but a Roadhouse called Top End, it's called, to fly beer and pizza to cattle stations in the Outback, the actual Outback in Australia. So this guy is flying the beer and pizza out. Obviously, they're not making any money. And obviously, it's very important to make sure that Australians don't sober up because we don't want that to happen. So good for you, Aussies. I'm glad someone's taking care of your Foster's needs. And finally, this is a big one. This is a very big one. Hang on to your hats. Where's the headline? Oh, Israeli beer virus treatment shows 100% survival rate. Preliminary data shows. 6 critically ill patients in Israel who are considered high risk for mortality have been treated with Plurastem's placenta-based cell therapy product and survived, according to preliminary data. So that's really good. That is very good. Another potential treatment besides the malaria drug. As look, there could be more than one. This could be better. The other could be better. Who knows? But good news. Good news. And finally, we're going to end with a happy video. If you've never heard a fox laugh, you're about to. So hang on to your hats because this is bizarre. This woman helps foxes.
Did you miss me?
That's a fox laugh. Who knew?
I let you inside, but you just pee everywhere. Yeah. The first thing you'd do is you would go in my bed and you'd pee on my pillows.
It's kind of like halfway between a cat and a dog.
Hi, Dixie.
That's it for Good News with Tony and Joan. We hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye, foxes.